I think it's a really good time to get into the G.I. Joe Classified series. There are tons of things available right now, and a whole lot coming down the pipe. A lot still available for pre-order. I was just thinking that, with the exception of a couple characters that are a little harder to get right now, now's kind of a great time because let's say I was primarily collecting Black Series or Marvel Legends, and I've been hearing good things about the classified line, but I was hesitant to jump in. Well, I would just say now is probably a great time to jump in because if you have yourself a couple $100 or so, you could get yourself a solid shelf. Let's just look at a couple of the major websites and what they have up right now. If we look at Hasbro Pulse, yeah, they're sold out. There's stuff on pre-order or for pre-order, and if you really want to dive in, still have a few days left on this his tank. But if we scroll down, we have a Destro here, retail available. The retro card back, Gung Ho, Lady J, Baroness. More stuff for pre-order, but we could build up some armies with some Alley Vipers, some Bats. Build up our Joe team a little bit with Spirit and Freedom. The Coil Bike is back available again. This is one of those things that, was out and it was kind of limited. Prices went up and down on the eBay side, but here you go. If you wanted this Baroness with the bike, boom. If you don't want to spend $45, right here on Hasbro Pulse, you can get the retro cardback version. And some people like one or the other based on the small differences in the outfit. Personally, I'm fine with the Coil Bike version. That's the one I have, so I'm probably not going to grab that retro card back. But I probably would grab the retro card back version if I was starting my collection now and I thought, hey, I'm probably going to grab a handful of figures to get a shelf going. I'd probably go with that retro card back version to save myself that $20 extra. Because even though the bike is cool, I don't know, I feel like I could live without it. Crocmaster, Storm Shadow, these figures that we were waiting for so long are just totally available right now, so you don't have to wait for those if you're getting in today. Barbecue. Heavy Artillery Road. I always stumble on that. Heavy Artillery Roadblock. There's another one. I remember seeing him on, what was it, Amazon or something for $40. I feel like I've seen him up to $60 or something like several months ago. I might be misremembering that, but here you go, $23. So you see what I'm getting at. I feel like Flint and Lady J might be a little bit underrated. So you have two options for Lady J right now. Flint, though, I feel like Flint's a solid character or figure. Yeah, well, he was one of my first, and this kind of kills his posability a little bit. But his rest of his joints and everything, points of articulation, they're all good. And I've heard people weren't super happy with the face, but I think it's fine. I think his little haircut's cool. I like you can take his hat off. I really like how the shotgun opens up like that and how it fits into the sleeve in his back. Anyway, enough about this. I'm just saying he's a good guy to, I think, get right now while he's easy, because he'll be a good stand-in to be the quote-unquote leader of your Joe Team on your shelf, because right now there's still Duke out there, but you're gonna have to pay a little bit more than retail for them. And if I was jumping in and starting my collection, I wouldn't be trying to spend more than retail on anything my first dive. Let's see what else they have elsewhere. Big Bad Toy Store. You could grab yourself some Cobra Officers in stock, 25 bucks. Grab yourself a Cobra Commander, 23 bucks. I believe he's still available on Hasbro Pulse as well. I just didn't get to that page. Movie Snake Eyes, movie characters, they've been in stock forever. Again, Flint and Lady J, movie characters. Another version of Roadblock. Breaker with the Ram Cycle. You could pre-order this R10 if you like. Scarlet, 23 bucks. This is a solid figure also. I really dig my Scarlet figure. I believe they will probably put out a more old school version of her at some point, but I really dig this version, even though it's quite different than what we had in the past. I think it looks really good. How about Entertainment Earth? The other version of Gung Ho. You could grab all these guys for 70 bucks. Restocking soon. Last time I bought a G.I. Joe classified figure here that said restocking soon, it actually came pretty quickly. That's only $17.24. That might be worth doing a placeholder there. What else? Amazon's a spot where you can find them retail oftentimes. This version of Snake Eyes, Cobra Officer again, Spirit again. All these guys. Roadblock again. Here's those Blue Ninjas. Now this one's come down because I remember this version of the Trooper. His price was somewhere up into the $60 range, if I'm not mistaken. So if you wanted to build out your army, 30 bucks, it's above retail. I don't know if I'm trying to pay that or not, but it's a lot less expensive than it was several months ago for sure. Snake Eyes. He's back down to retail here. If you missed out on this ninja or you want him, 23 bucks, not too shabby. And then your Tiger Force and Python Patrol stuff, but that's a definite pre-order. Who knows whenever any of this stuff's actually going to come out. Outback slated for October, but the rest of these, I have all these on pre-order currently, which is starting to feel like, what am I doing? No release date yet. No release date yet on any of these things. You could pre-order yourself Tiger Force Duke though, if you want to make sure you get a Duke in there at retail. I'm probably going to pass on this guy. I have the other Ram Cycle and I have the original, or not, the second paint job Duke. So I'm probably passing on that. Here's another version of Roadblock, if you like this version. So you have multiple versions of Roadblock you can start off with. A couple versions of Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Flint, Lady J. Plenty to go with. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I've been going on for a while, but moral of the story, if you haven't jumped into the G.I. Joe Classified series yet, now's a good time to do so. Actually, before I jump, let me just look at his tank real fast. We have a few days left for this. 300 bucks, 3 days, 6 hours, 28 minutes from time of this recording. This thing is dope. I definitely am getting one. And if you've been considering it, now's the time. Okay, with that, I'm out. Until next time. See ya.